Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Serge, Pilot Club 6, and today we have a charters airline flight with service to Montgomery, Alabama. We're departing Dade Collier Training Center in Miami. We're flying in an Airbus A320. Weather's looking great. Today's flight is 518 miles, and our scheduled flight time is 1 hour and 41 minutes. So that is awesome. Thank you for popping in. We just did a stream last night for the F&O. And that was a good one. So we continue with our flights. Woke up this morning, got my coffee, and we're at the airport. Let's go ahead and jump in the cockpit here. See what we got going on. Everything seems to be A-OK. We do have Miami Center on, so we'll get our ATC from them in a minute. But here's our flight deck. Let me set up the sounds here a little bit. I forgot to do that. Let's see. Yep, I think we're good to go with that. So we'll go ahead and get our aircraft prepared. So making sure the weather radar is off, speed brakes retracted, flaps retracted, engine switches to off, ignition to normal, lever is idle, gear lever is down, windshield wipers are off. It's looking good. Go to our overhead. Our voltages are good. We'll go ahead and turn battery 1 and 2 on. Richard, good morning, sir. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Flying an Airbus today again. Okay, we'll connect external power. Oh, there's no external power available. So, what's our procedure here? We start APU? Yeah, I think we start APU. I'm so used to ground power. Let me see something right quick. Yeah, this is a smaller airport. We flew into it last time, so we're just continuing from there. It's Dade Collier in Miami, Florida. All right, we'll import our sim brief. Let me take a look. Ground power unit. Is that going to do anything for us? It is not. So let's see. There's like no equipment here. So let's go back here. We'll turn on the APU. Already messing up. Okay, strobes to auto. No, we didn't turn the power on. What happened here? Yep, no, we got the battery power. Alright, what is happening? Turn batteries back off. Okay. Batteries on. All right, how do we power the aircraft on? We don't have external power, so we need to start GPU. Can we start GPU? I don't see screens powering off. That's interesting. APU starting though. Certainly can hear the APU. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Maybe I'm missing something here. Generator switches. Did I not turn them on? Let me see. Okay, we're in business now. Not sure what I was doing here with all that there, so we're good to go now. Our screens are powering off. Good. All right. Well, we don't need that here. Let's get jet bridge, baggage, and catering. See what we can get here. Nothing looks like. Oh man, no services here. All right, we will request our fuel and start fueling. We'll request our payload. Very light flight today. We only have 68 passengers, about 4,000 pounds of cargo. Then we'll start boarding. All right, boarding has started. So let's go ahead and take a look at our flight here. So here's our flight. Pretty straightforward, up the coast there. To Montgomery, Alabama. Both of these airports are Class Charlie airports. Let's go here to Etsu, AOC. We'll get our, we'll initialize, make sure we're good to go here. Yep, that looks good. We'll go to FMGC, init. Cost index 11, let's beef that up to 75. All right, let me go back to Etsu. AOC, and then we'll get our weather. Okay, so that's been sent. We can also check our weather here, of course, on Flight. So in Miami, since Dade Collier is not reporting weather, we use Miami Executive. So slight rain there actually, but let me see. Altimeter 3011. 3011. Alright, so we have our weather here. Let's take a look. Yep, as expected, no METAR available for our departure. We got our MGM though, and our alternate, so we'll print that just so we have that. Cool, we'll put that there, and we'll go to our flight plan. So the winds are from the north, so then essentially it doesn't matter, we're going to have a crosswind here, so why don't we depart 27. Yep, we'll depart 27. Okay, we'll go to departure 27 and insert, and we'll look at what's happening at MGM. 28. Let's look. 28, that looks good. So at MGM, arrive ILS 28, I think. Let me look at something. Approach ILS Yankee. Okay, that's with an arc. ILS Zulu, we'll take that. ILS 28 Zulu. And we'll take that from ICAT. And we'll insert that. Let me look at something here. There's a hold at ICAT, so yeah, we'll leave that as is for now. We'll add to our route here. ILS Zulu, so we got that in there just for now. So that is looking good. We'll clear this discontinuity here. First fix is Fipes. Yep, right to the west there. That's looking good. Let's take a look at our fueling. Yep, we're still refueling.
Boarding completed.
All right, we're good to go. Boarding completed, and we got our cargo. Let's go to our charts. We need the taxi chart for Dade Collier, and we need our approach and our taxi for Montgomery.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to flight deck. On behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
All right, thank you, First Officer, for that great announcement. So, let me see here. We're still refueling. All right, so we'll wait a little bit. Go to init B. We'll wait there for a second, and we do need to get our clearance from Miami Center, so let's go ahead and do that. Miami Center, good morning. Airbus Pilot Club 6 on the ground at Kilo Tango November Tango. Request IFR to Montgomery, Alabama, please.
Pilot Club 6, Miami Center, request standby, expect the route amendment.
Alright, copy, Pilot Club 6. Alright, some kind of route amendment they're going to give us. Okay.
Last aircraft calling, that was extremely quiet. Check your microphone, Dragon.
Okay, so we'll turn on the fuel pumps. APU bleed. And seatbelt signs. We'll get our zero fuel weight and zero fuel weight CG. And our block fuel is 29. 20.9. See what kind of route amendment we get. It's going to be a Flaps 1 departure. It's going to be a Toga departure, and we'll get our speeds.
Target 2246, clearance on request standby number 2. Delta 1510, descend maintain 3000, flight present heading.
3000, maintain present heading, Delta 15.
Pilot Club 6, clearance available. It's going to be a full route clearance advice ready stop.
Ready to copy, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6, clear to Montgomery Airport via on departure, fly heading 360. Vectors to Huracan, that's Hotel Uniform, Romeo, Charlie, November. Direct Mel, Sierra, Mike, Echo, Lima, Zulu. To join Q116 Airway. To Georgia, Juliet Alpha, Whiskey, Juliet Alpha, then direct. Climb and maintain 2000, expect level 340 in 10 minutes. Squawk 7477, hold for release.
Pilot Club 6 is cleared to Montgomery, Alabama via the heading 360 radar vectors, then Huracan, Hotel Uniform Romeo, Charlie November, then direct Smelts, Sierra Mike, Echo Lima Zulu to join the Quebec 115 Airway, and then Jaja, Juliet Alpha, Whiskey Juliet Alpha, and then direct 2000 initial. We'll expect 340 10 minutes after. Squawk 7477 and hold for release. Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6, almost got it. The airway Q116, 116. Otherwise, read back correct. Call me number 1 ready for departure.
All right, copy. We'll adjust their Quebec 116, and we'll call you. Thank you, Pilot Club 6.
Delta 1510, verify descending to 3000.
3000, 15.
Pilot discretion, calling for taxi.
All right, so we got a full reroute here, so we'll go ahead and build that out. So our squawk is 7477. 7477, we'll put that on auto. Our initial was 2000, if you remember. So we will put that in, 2000. Our heading on departure is 360. So we got that in there. So let's go ahead and build this full reroute. So they didn't like our route here, so we will do that. That's not a problem. Let's go ahead and delete all these things here. So Hotel Uniform Romeo Charlie November. Then Sierra Mike Echo Lima Zulu to join Q116 Q116 Jaja Juliet Alpha Whiskey Juliet Alpha, and then direct. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, very similar to what we filed, not a problem there. So now of course we need to go ahead and do the same here. So here's our flight plan. So we'll need to clear all this stuff. It's going to take us a second here. Maybe there's a better way to reset the flight plan, but I'm not aware. All right, so first fix is hurricane. So we'll put that in. HURCN. All right, then smells. With a Z. Can we not put that in there? Can we delete these? Nope. Let's see. Yep, we got that in there, good. Then Q116 Airways. Q116. Yep, and then to Jaja. And then direct. So we'll insert that. Alright, so here we are. We're just going north here. Straight north. Okay, that makes sense. And then smells. And here's Q116. Patoy, Diener, Mises, Jauja. Good. And then let's see here, arrival. Via, no VS, let's just do that there. Let me see how we're coming in. Yeah, we can do Icadi, I guess, again. And we'll insert that. Alright. Yep, that looks good. I think our performance is okay still. So we'll do KTNT-7 here. And we're not going to put engine out procedure. I thought there was a tug. Did we not get the tug? Tug is attached, it's just not showing. Okay. Casper, welcome, welcome to the stream. Thank you for asking. Yes, we did start tracking. So here's our tracker here. So this screen here, it will start tracking automatically, but we'll click manual tracking anyway, so that's fine. So we're tracking and good to go with that. So we actually don't need a push, I realize, so we'll release the tug. And we'll go to our chart and we'll taxi to 27, and then we'll call ATC at that time. But before all that happens, I do need to chat with cabin crew for a second, so make sure everything's good to go here. Yeah, we'll turn the beacon on.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
That's supposed to be to nav. I don't know why it's not. Ground control on, crew supply on. Alright, cool. And so let me go chat with the cabin crew right quick, and I'll be right back, guys. Alright, we're back on flight deck. All is well in the cabin. We're just waiting on our IRS. We had a little problem with power this morning. There was no external power available, and I kind of forgot the procedure for starting the APU, the steps prior to that. Anyway, so we're all good with that there, so no problem. But because of that, we've got a slight delay here with the IRS alignment. Our adheres. Yep, so we'll take 27. Yep, Casper, absolutely. I mean, there's like a checklist for flying and streaming. It's quite a workload. Okay, so we're good to go here. We got our IRSs aligned. Make sure we have our first fix. Here's Hurricane. That's we'll get radar vectors 2. So what we can do now, we can actually start our engines because there is no tug here. So we'll go ahead and just start our engines here. So we'll start number 2. Yep, so tracking for TPC charters has started, all good. And you can see that here. Engine started. Green dot, flight tracking in progress. So 126, 127, 131, okay. That looks good. Some kind of weirdness going on here. There was an update yesterday. So you can see things through here. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Alright, so we're good on engine 2. We'll start engine 1. Everything's looking good here. I'm not sure if this is like we can see some things right through the panel here, if that's the ground or what. I don't know, some kind of weird thing right here. Anyways, monitoring instruments. If you're just joining the stream, welcome to the stream. We're doing TPC Charters Airline flight with service to Montgomery, Alabama. We're departing from Miami, Florida, Dade Collier Training Center Airport. We have a light flight this morning, 68 passengers, 4,000 pounds of cargo. Alright, and we got our good start on engine 1. So we'll put ignition to normal. Let's turn on our predictive weather radar. That looks good. And let's go ahead and turn on our taxi lights. We'll release the parking brake and hopefully we'll be able to taxi here. Okay. So far so good. Are we going the wrong way here? Thought that the field was that way. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's my bad. I think we... Nope. Yep, I gotta do another circle here. I got confused. So let me circle right quick. Flaps 1, we'll arm spoilers. Yep, so we missed our taxiway here from the ramp. It's right here. Auto brakes to max. Do our takeoff config as normal. Can turn off APU bleed. And turn off APU. Clear on the right, clear on the left. Do our cabin check. Good to go. And it took us a while here to set up. Full reroute this morning, guys. So we had to replug all that in both ForeFlight and the box. So, very interesting, but that's what Miami Center gave us. Let's do our flight control check. Brakes are okay. Full up, full down, neutral. Full left, full right, neutral. And rudder is okay. Oh, what are we doing here? You gotta pay attention to the tiller. We'll just say that we were testing gyros to see if they're working. They're working. Alright, we'll take full runway. Cabin is ready. That's awesome. Good flying weather here in Miami. Alright, we're coming up. Here's 27. So So we will stop here, set our brakes. Let's get our aircraft set up here. So landing lights on, packs off. And we'll go ahead and switch to center.
40 for SF 7245.
Caribbean 285, fly maintain level 370.
370, and can you do me a favor and give me the call sign for the waypoint, all speed?
Are you... I'm sorry, Caribbean 285, I thought you were on another departure. Do this. Caribbean 285, turn left, heading 090.
090-285.
I got the departure confused, my bad.
No worries.
Miami Center. Hello again, Pilot Club 6, holding short 27, number 1.
Bomb 207, you're 10 from Airbus, maintain 2000 to establish clear the ILS running 28 left approach.
Maintain 2000 to the south is clear, ILS approach runway 28 left, 507.
Double A20N, turn left heading 360. Caribbean 285, clear direct Napper.
Correct, Napper, Caribbean 285.
American 2246, climb maintain 5000, clear direct postal. American 2836, RNAV to Brox, runway 26 left, clear takeoff. A69, continue left turn heading 290, join the runway 28 left localizing.
Heading 290, join the 280.
Over 521 Zulu Mike fly heading 360, runway 9er, clear to takeoff. Wind 030 at 11, gust G3.
Center Pilot Club 6, holding short 27, number 1.
Pilot Club set your release for departure. Clearance float if not up in 2 minutes. If not up in 2 minutes, back to frequency share your intention later than 5 minutes for exchange crew.
Alright, we're released for departure. If not up in 2 minutes, we'll give you a call and over to Unicom. Thanks, Pilot Club 6.
Alaska 1725, clear direct off seat. Fly maintain, flight level 3.
Dade Collier traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, taking runway 27 for an IFR departure to the north. Dade Collier. Parking brake released. Not sure why we're doing this way here. It's a Class Charlie airport.
Approaching runway 27.
But the controller seems to think it's uncontrolled.
10,300 feet remaining.
Maybe I'm missing something, I don't know. Wrong way, guys. IC27. And here we go. Get rid of the camera. Concentrate on takeoff. Mantoga SRS, auto thrust blue, 100, V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Autopilot coming on. Spicy departure. Climb thrust. Flap 0. Disarm ground spoilers. Can turn pegs back on. And we will call center now.
Mark that Brahma 207 on Julie 5.
Brahma 200, open Lauderdale, Juliet, come back to the ramp.
Yeah, go back to the ramp. Brahma 207, good day.
Miami Center, Pilot Club 6, 2000, heading 360.
Pilot Club 6, Miami Center right there.
American 1235, I'd like to request flight level 350 if that's possible.
Who requested 350?
It's American 1235.
American 1235, climbing 10 level 350.
350, American 1235, thanks. Miami Center, trying to use this
Dan 356 Miami, radar contact, climbing 10 6000.
Up to 1,000.
Pilot Club 6, your radar contact 7 miles north of Bay Collier Airport, clear direct Huracan, climbing 10 6000.
16,000, direct Hurricane, Pilot Club 6.
American 2836, climbing 10, flight level 370. American 2660, gonna be something on level 350. American 2836, climbing 10, flight level 350. Level 350, thank you, American 23. American 2246, expect the RNAV runway 26 right approach, Miami altimeter 3014.
Alright, we're starting our climb to 16,000. We're direct Hurricane. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Here we are.
Miami, number 72 Mike Echo. Straight out departure is approved, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff, wind 010.5, correction 01015, gust 20.
Okay, clear to take off and straight out departure.
And we'll also check in with Miami Center.
It's looking good. Thomas, hello, sir. Welcome to the stream. Richard, I gotta see you in your office. Why? I didn't do anything wrong. It was a beautiful departure.
45 flight heading 180.
Casper, plane spotting. I do not normally do. I do live not far from DCA, so sometimes if I'm around that area there, I'll kind of hang out and check things out. There are a lot of cool approaches into DCA there, but normally I don't specifically do the plane spotting. We do have a few people in the club who do that, though.
Yeah, boys, 69 tested, ramp straight ahead.
All right, we're direct Hurricane. We're about to pass 10,000 feet.
Dang, 366, climbing 10 level 400.
All right, passing 10,000 rather.
Maintain 400, okay.
Lights
Pilot
off.
Club 6, climb maintain flight level 340.
Flight level 340, Pilot Club 6.
And control American 1767, pursue at flight level 380.
American 1767, Miami Center, squawk 733.
So 340, that's our final.
Squawk 7.
Picking up some speed here. We're at 11,000. Still direct hurricane. All good.
7336, 7336.
Squawk 7336, American 1767.
Yeah, I mean, big cities certainly have some good plane spotting.
I'm looking for a VFR with a no departure. Number 112 Whiskey, Miami Center, hello, the Miami, altimeter 3014, runway 27 left. Taxi straight ahead, call me ready for departure. 27 left, number 112 Whiskey. Number 22 Mike, Echo for getting change crew.
So we're hurricane, then smells, then Patoy. Smells, Patoy. We're good to go. About to be making that left turn. Yeah, Sim's looking great, huh? Love it.
Are you able to fly the Bullfish to arrival?
Are you going to Warsaw? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a great airport. A great town, too, city.
Bullfish 4, American 1767.
Either number, the Bullfish 1 or the 2, whatever, is the same number.
Yes, again, American 1764.
American 1757, clear to Miami Airport, direct Hogue, Hotel, Oscar, Alpha, Golf, Golf, for the Bullfish to arrival.
Alright, we're approaching hurricane fix.
Climbing through transition altitude.
Alright, we'll set altimeters to standard. And we're starting our turn.
American 246, fly heading 250, join the runway 26, right final approach course.
About an hour and 14 minutes remaining in the flight. Almost at 20,000.
Loud and clear.
If you're just joining the stream, we're flying TPC Charters Airline flight with service to Montgomery, Alabama. We departed Dade Collier Trading Center Airport in Miami, Florida. We're flying in an Airbus A320neo, and we're having a great time. It's been a great flight so far.
Number 112 Whiskey, straight on departures approved, runway 27 left. Wait for takeoff.
If you guys aren't subscribed, please do subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Trying to grow our audience here on YouTube.
American 2246, you're 3 miles from the final approach course, maintain 3,000, still established, clear the ILS runway, correction, clear the RNF runway 26 right first.
Oh, now 03 is the preferred runway. The winds have changed over there. Yep, okay, 03. And we don't have, we have RNAV for 03. Okay, we're gonna have to take that.
American 2246, wind 340 at 8 gusts 14, runway 26
Let's see
right,
here.
little wind.
RNAV 03.
Kilo November, uniform the Formiers, altimeter 3021.
Rado. And we'll insert that. So we'll have to take a look at this hold here. Probably have to remove that, so let me see something.
Number 112 Whiskey, permit to change approved.
Yep, so we'll remove that hold when we get closer. Everything else is looking good.
My understand Delta 219 is checking in flight number 370.
Delta 219 Miami Center Wolf.
RNAV 3. And our minimums are 484.
2246 taken. Yes, you're clear to land running 26 right.
484. Just put that in here for now.
Miami Center, good day, November 421, Sierra Victor.
421 Sierra Victor, Miami Center, hello.
412 Sierra Victor departed Melbourne, currently about 20 miles out, level 190.
Number 421 Sierra Victor, Aiden.
Ident over 112 Sierra Victor.
And American 1235. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to report moderate to light drop in this area.
Roger. Alaska 1775, maintain followable 280 at final.
Casper, thanks for the like. Appreciate it. Yeah, we are going to do some kind of special. I'm not sure what that will be. We do have the birthday for the Pilot Club coming up, too. We're going to be doing special flights for that, so we'll probably just stream that. Our club birthday coming up in April, and we're approaching 4,000 club members there as well, so we definitely plan on doing something. So we'll just have to see if the 1,000 YouTube subscribers will be kind of close around that area, maybe before that. If it's before April, then we'll do something special for sure.
Join November to RAM.
Club's birthday is in April. April 9th. I think we're turning 3 years old. So what we'll do, as we've done in the past with our club birthday, we will do like a birthday week where we have a full lineup of special flights. We sometimes invite our partner organizations, other airlines or clubs, to fly with us and celebrate, and we'll have one specific flight that's our true birthday flight. If you look at the dispatch for last year in April, you'll see those birthday week flights, so we're going to do that. If our YouTube membership is at 1,000 around that time, so we'll do something special on stream for sure. And if it's before that, hopefully it's before that, then we'll definitely do something separate for just to recognize the 1,000 subscribers.
260.
Canoa 260, Alaska 1725.
Casper, I don't quite get it. New Year guy, what's that mean? When you joined around New Year, is that what you're saying? Take a look at our ATC, what we got coming up here. I think, yep, we'll be on Unicom pretty soon. We give you guys some cool views to take a look at. Hey, that looks awesome if you ask me. We also like this view, I think. Yep, this is a cool, very cool view. We've got a couple of other views.
Turn right on Yankee to the ramp.
Wow. It's amazing. The sim's looking good. Very happy.
Clear jet 10 vector, maintain call level 250 is going to be the spot.
Oh, Casper, I got you now. Yes. Yep. Well, my birthday is September 5th, so nowhere near New Year's, but the club's birthday is April 9th.
Target 2836, leaving my airspace, no further ATC level, please take your property.
You know, another good view, I think, is the landing gear. I love this view also. Let's get our iPad back so you guys can track that. Get our vertical profile in there as well. And big shout out to Miami Center for
Alaska 1725.
coming in. Appreciate it.
No further ATC available, we can change your
There's the V-Pilot with Miami Center. They provided some ADAS for airports there.
Frequency change approved for Alaska 1725.
So that's awesome. And big shout out to VATSIM ATC in general. We do have several Arctics who are partners with the Pilot Club, and they provide solid coverage for our group flights. They provide help to newer pilots, so we do appreciate our VATSIM controllers for sure. Big shout out. And if you go to our website, and you go to our partners,
Number 421.
here's all our partners here, and you can see as far as controllers, we have New York Arctic as our partner, have Cleveland Arctic, have Atlanta Arctic, LA Arctic, and Houston Arctic. Those are all our partners. Of course, with VATSIM, we're an official partner as well.
Number 521, Mike Miami, altimeter 3014.
3014,
American 1235, leaving my airspace to the north, no further ATCs available for exchange of routes to your plane.
Well, we're switching American 1235.
Which one? Try to find the views here. These are cool. Alright, we got about an hour of flight remaining. In about 40 miles, we'll pass Tampa on our left. We're actually going to be exiting Miami Center airspace in a while, or in about 40 miles, so we'll be on Unicom.
FedEx 990, this time get a proximal arrival, Miami land west, Miami altimeter 3014.
India's proximal arrival, Miami land west, so.
Number 521, we'll make our conference call.
If you're just joining the stream, thank you for joining. Thank you for stopping by. We're doing TPC Charters flight was serviced to Montgomery, Alabama from Miami, Florida in an Airbus A320 light flight, 68 passengers, 4,000 pounds of cargo. This is a job for TPC Charters Virtual Airline. If you're interested in joining, head over to thepilotclub.org and check out all the information there.
First for a while.
521 to Mike, ident.
It's been a great flight so far. We had a full reroute this morning, thankfully while on the ground still, so it took a little bit of time to set up, but we got it. Miami Center has been providing ATC coverage for us so far, so that's been great. And you can see on screen here we have a great looking Pilot Club livery for the fly-by-wire A320 Neo. Thanks to Jen, our livery maker in the club.
Can you repeat the altimeter, please?
Miami altimeter 3014, information Mike is current.
3014 information, Mike. I am American 1767.
Pilot Club 6, leaving my airspace to the north, going further ATC available for exchange route.
Over to the dark side. Thanks for all your help this morning, Pilot Club 6.
Diane 366, leaving my airspace to the north, going further ATC available for exchange route.
Alright, so we'll jump back into the cockpit.
Number 521 to Mike, Miami altimeter 3014.
We'll go ahead and switch up to Unicom. So here we are on Unicom, on the dark side. Of course, we've reached our cruise altitude a while back, so we're at flight level 340. We probably could have gone a little bit higher, but the headwinds are even worse at a higher altitude here, so we picked flight level 340. Let me show you kind of a neat feature here on ForeFlight. When I do my flight planning and I go to the altitude selector here, as you can see, ForeFlight gives me real-time winds at different flight levels, so you can kind of see, okay, what's the best one, and then you of course have to take a look at the duration of the flight and stuff like that. But so we picked 340 here, and then we go to profile. You can see how long you're going to be in cruise and when you're going to start to descend. So that's pretty neat feature there for sure. Alright, so we are doing well. Everything's going well here. Of course, we have our RNAV approach loaded. Let us look at the runways there. 03. Oh, that's not going to work for 03. Oh, mamma mia, I didn't realize that. We should have stuck with... we should have stuck with 28. 3 is too short. Alright, so change runway 28. It's not a huge deal because 284 knots headwind, 7 knots crosswind. That's not a problem at all here, so let us reconfigure there. So runway 28, go back to approaches, ILS Zulu 28 from ICOT, and ILS Zulu 28. Alright, and then so we'll go to our box here and we'll change that arrival to ILS 28 Zulu. And we'll insert that. Yeah, but here's our ICOT. We'll put in a regular point here. That's a hold. So there it is. So we'll delete the hold in a little bit. 277. That looks good. Frequency is 1085. Okay, we'll put that in 108.5. And our course is 277. It would auto-tune probably later, but that's alright. And slope is 3 degrees. I think it's supposed to be -3. See if it'll take that. Nope, did not take that. See if it takes that. Didn't take that. Didn't take that. Alright, that's alright. So yeah, we're still far away. Our minimums here are 397, so we can put that in. All right, that's good to go. Let's see what our weather is. 340 at 8. A little early to put it in, but I like to kind of start tracking it a little bit. -4 is the temperature, and 3047 is the QNH. Back to our flight plan. Here we are. Yep, battling some headwinds for sure. The weather is amazing here, but I can't spot because no planes flew by today. Gotta copy that, Casper. I understand. Yep. Well, I'm sure they will come eventually. Alright, let me go talk to the cabin crew once again, and I will be back. Alright, we're back on flight deck. All is well. How we doing here? Very good. About 37 minutes remaining of the flight. So we'll go ahead and remove the hold. Clear. And clear discontinuity. Now we should have everything connected and good. Yep, looks good. We're direct Mises and then Georgia. Georgia, that's pretty good. And then, of course, our initial approach fix on the ILS. That's a good intercept angle here. I think we'll just stick with what it is here. We got about 245 miles remaining, about 36 minutes. Let's take a look at our weather. Didn't change. Clear sky over there in Montgomery, Alabama. All good. If you're just joining the stream, thank you for joining, and thank you for subscribing and liking the video. Helps our channel a great deal. Today we're doing a charters TPC airline flight with service to Montgomery, Alabama from Miami, Florida. 68 passengers, 4,000 pounds of cargo, very light flight. Yep, quite a lot of open seats here. People can stretch out and have a good time there. So let's see, we got some musicians, some officers, and some soldiers. Okay, cool. 3 soldiers. I'm sure we'll put them in first class. We should. Officers, not so much. That's a joke. If you were in the military, you'd know. All right, and some refrigerators in our cargo. Okay, very good. So we're making progress there. Why don't we do our landing calculator? So we're going to be landing on 2-8. So let's get our information filled in. 348.8, is that right? That's correct. So let's go here. Runway. We're landing 2-8. So we need our runway elevation. 197. Our runway heading is 277. Good to go. Conditions are dry. We'll put it to good. Runway slope is 0.25. Our runway length is 9,020. Let's take a look at our approach speed. It's going to be 126. 126. And our weight is going to be, I think, 120. So unless I'm looking at the wrong box here, usually this is off. Landing weight, yeah, no, that's correct. 119.8, so we'll put 120. Gonna go flaps full. Reverse thrust, yes, and we'll calculate. Alright, let me look at the airport chart. So 2-8. There's the terminal there, so I'd like to exit on Alpha 4. So we'll go brakes medium. And we got that set up, brakes medium. Let me go and mark this here. Alpha 3 or Alpha 4 would be good. Alright, so we got that marked there. That looks good. Let's look at our ATC here. Yep, nothing. Still good. Get our approach checklist ready. And we need to remove this approach and add back our ILS Zulu 28. And we can brief the approach now. Localizer frequency 1085, final approach course 277. Our missed approach will be climb to 3100 direct heat gap and hold. So let's see if we can do this here. I forgot where this page is, right here. Waypoints. We need heat gap. Okay, so here's the point. So what do we do with it now? Huh. Okay, here we go. He gap. Let's see. We want KMGM 28. .277 and distance seven. I don't know if that's going to be correct. We'll store that. So we go to store waypoints. Here it is. Okay, but what do we do with it there? Where does it put it is the question. Nowhere here, nowhere near here. Yeah, so I guess we'll just have to type it in here. I don't want to type anything if I'm doing, you know, missed approach. Stored nav aids, waypoints, Nope. Stored waypoints. Okay, but what do you do with it here? New waypoint. We don't need that. I guess it's just sitting there for reference. Weird. I'd like to have it on the plan. Of course, whenever fly-by-wire is going to implement missed approaches in their MCDU, then we'll be good to go. Alright, let's look at our plate again for the approach. ILS Zulu 28. We need to be at 2600, so we'll dial that in. $2,600. 15,480 is our fuel. Oh, that's, yep, that's good. Our weight 126 right now. Okay, that's all right. That looks good. Now we have about 10 minutes extra time. Did we get our winds and temperatures? Probably not, so let's do that. That looks good. Sweet. I have to figure out why my Windows views are this way. Probably need to be zoomed in or something like this. Yep, something like that would be good. Excuse me. Let me take a screenshot here. That's good. Same with my other view. This one's a little better though. But can be zoomed in still. Yeah, like this. Would be nice. For some reason I couldn't save my views before. I just have to take a look. I think I have extra custom views or something like that, so you can't just redo them. You have to go edit them in the config file. Yeah. Make this a little warmer. A little cold here. What does this switch do? Ice indicator and standby compass. Huh. Interesting. Alright guys, we're making progress. 150 miles to go, about 25 minutes. I think we got everything.
Destination ATIS is 120.675.
Thank you. Alright, we got everything set up for now. So no problem. Go back here, we didn't finish briefing this actually. Transition altitude 18,000 of course. Our glide slope intercept altitude is 2,000. And our minimums are 397. Why do they sound different? 397. Nope, we do have that in there. We're good to go. Yep. Good to go. Get a little bit of light here. Everything's looking awesome. So now as we come in for the approach, you just have to remember to start the recording. So we have the replay set here. Sequence recording, timeline controls, camera track. Yeah, I'll have to look at this. I'm not very familiar with how to use that. We'll try again the sequence recording. Hopefully that'll work. Let's see, here's our on-air panel. So we can actually look at it directly here. We have two flight attendants with the first name Alexis. Alexis 1, Alexis 2. Clay and Grant. Lola is a first officer on this flight. Not to be confused with our cat Pumpkin, who's really always our first officer. So we are approaching our top of descent here. In just a couple of minutes we'll reach that. So we'll go ahead and start our initial descent now. We'll wait for the first officer to make the cabin announcement.
Welcome flight deck, ladies and gentlemen. As we have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for a wrap.
Thank you, FO, for this wonderful cabin announcement. We are preparing for our arrival into Montgomery, Alabama. Let's look at the airport chart again. So we're landing 28. We'll exit Alpha 4 if able. I think we should be able to with medium brakes. Let me go back here. Yep, should be able to do that there. And taxi Alpha 4 to Charlie 3, Charlie 2, or Charlie 1. And this is the terminal here. That's all good. Alright. Just about 15-20 minutes remaining in the flight. Catching up with our green dot. Idle thrust. I think it should say idle here. I think when it gets there. Alright, our weather changed a little bit here. So now it's gusting to 16. So let's go put that in. 3050 is our altimeter. Our temperature is -3. And our wind is 340 at 7. 340 at 7, gusting to 16. Okay, approach speed the same, landing speed the same, landing configs full, flaps full, we're okay there. And guys, because we're tracking with On Air for TPC charters, we're gonna have our landing rate. Yay! So if you want to guess what landing rate I'm gonna land at, please do let me know in the comments there in chat. What do you think our landing rate's gonna be? I'm hoping it's a good one. Let me take a look at my nose wheel steering, make sure it's where it needs to be. Yep, that looks good right there. You know, I wish fly-by-wire did what Phoenix did with their nose wheel steering. They simulated and modeled the push button here to activate nose wheel steering. I kind of like that better. And we're out of coffee too. That's not good, but we had 2 cups this morning, so that's fine. I'm planning on this here landing to be my best landing so far on stream, so let's hope that let's hope it works out that way. $84 miles to destination. ILS 28 Zulu, we got that set up. go back to, that didn't change here. Hopefully this slope figure here is not going to mess us up. Probably should have just let it auto-tune. Have 10 extra minutes of fuel per regulation, so we actually have more. Just looking at all this information here. I tell you what, let's go to Etsu, AOC. Let's pick up our new weather so we have it. It's an ATC menu. Flight request, ground request, digital ATIS. Huh. It doesn't want to do that now. Yeah, there we go. Back to off how we want it. Okay. So, see, we're past our transition altitude. What was our altimeter? Actually, we didn't print it yet, did we? AOC, received messages. Here's the METAR, and we'll print that. I have it on the 4 flight here. It's 3050, but let's get it here too. MGM 3050. High pressure. Good flying weather. 3050. All right, we are good to go. So anybody's got any guesses for what landing rate we're going to do? All right, we're on profile, good to go. Let me go ahead and turn our landing lights on because I always forget. We'll turn our seatbelt signs on. Idle thrust. So here we are, about 25 miles from the airport. We're a little bit closer. I think we'll make the call. Montgomery traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, 20 miles to the southeast inbound, ILS 28, descending 10,000 right now, Montgomery. Alright, so we need to reduce our speed to 250. Is it gonna do that? Yep, it just did. Okay, so it's gonna slow down, and we're helping a little bit with the speed brakes. Very good. So right before we hit 10,000, we should be at 250. Yep, that's close enough. Good to go. We're at 250. Awesome. Really enjoyed this flight. It was a great flight so far. Check our tracking, make sure we're on track there. Okay, we didn't get the penalty. We were a little bit late on that 250, but we could avoid that, of course, with manual speed, but we'll let it be managed. 250, 250, we're close to that. Anyways, we'll start slowing down in manual speed mode. We'll go 240. And again, we want to be above 2600 at our initial approach fix. So that's what we got. Hope you guys been enjoying this flight. If you're just joining, we're coming into Montgomery, Alabama. Airbus A320neo. And this flight is for Charter's virtual airline. We're above green dot here, but we're okay. Go back here to our checklists. Got our Barrow reference, seat belts. Did we turn them on? Yep, we did. We turned them on. Got our minimums. Auto brake is set and engine mode selector per SOP. We're going to leave that at normal. And then our landing checklist. These are very kind of simple landing checklists. If you look at the ones that I have here on ForeFlight, they're much more extensive. That's 60, cancel reverse thrust. Okay, cool. So anyways, we got that. Here we are coming in. With this approach, so we go 230 now. Yeah, we got to start slowing down here for the approach. We'll activate our landing system. We'll go 220. Go flaps 1 here, and we'll go 210. Alright, we will go to our performance and activate approach phase. That looks good. Alright, we're at 210. Glide slope alive. We'll activate localizer here for intercept. Retract speed brakes.
Class Delta below in 8.8 miles.
Localizer is captured.
Class Delta below in 7.6 miles.
And
2,500.
we have the airport in sight, runway in sight. We'll arm the approach or glide slope. Go 190 here. Go gear down. Go 180. Flaps 2. Go to manage mode now. Montgomery traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, 8-mile final for 28, sending 2500 Montgomery. Okay, we go flaps 3 and flaps full. There we go. Got our flaps full. It's looking good. Sweet. Alright, glide slope intercepted. Our missed approach altitude is 3100. We'll go and turn on our other lights here. Everything's looking good here. Alright, we're on final approach speed here. Pull up our airport map so we have it ready to go. I'll go ahead and turn off iPad and the camera so we can concentrate on the landing, and I will start the sequence recording. So it looks like it's recording right now, so I hope that works. Let me see if I close that and I go back. Yep, it's recording. Alright, so arm ground spoilers, and we need to give cabin a check. And landing memo, no blue. We're on the profile. Let's go taxi chart. $1,000. A wind from the right. Autopilot off.
Above.
Looking good.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
A little bit of a stutters. Reverse green. Manual braking. And we're going to exit on Alpha 4. Montgomery traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, clear of 28, taxiing to the terminal via Alpha, last call, Montgomery. Alright, so we're okay here. We'll go ahead and start our APU. So I guess Charlie 1 is what we're going to go to. Yep, that looks good. So I see some trucks and equipment there, so I guess that's for us. So there's a vehicle there. Okay. Yeah, we'll try that. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Alright, that's pretty good. Cool, we got it. Alright, so let's stop our recording. Okay. So let's get our stuff connected here first. Okay, good to go. Do we have external power? We do not. Alright, so we'll go here. Oh, services. Yep, jet bridge. We got baggage truck, catering truck. We'll turn engines 1 and 2 off.
Engine off, time off. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by pilot.
Okay, our seatbelt signs are off. Turn off the lights. Alright, that looks great. And we go back to here. And we'll begin the boarding. That looks great. Clean up the aircraft a little bit. Alright, cool. So, next thing we're gonna try to do, take a couple of screenshots here. Next thing we're gonna try to do is do our replay. So, yeah, none of this is gonna match, of course, but let's see here, replay. So let's pause that. Timeline. Set sequence location. There it is. Okay, we need the door closed.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
All right, so this is our replay. We'll take it. Yeah.
Too low, terrain.
That didn't work. What happened here? I mean, this was replay, right? Luckily, we got our flight done. So 264 regular landing. Okay, we'll take that. So replay didn't quite work. All right, no problem. Go back to main menu. Well, luckily we completed our flight, so we were good to go. Yep. Sorry, Casper. Replay didn't quite work. So it is what it is. We just have to mess with it some more and see how we can get it to work next time. Maybe we need some kind of different add-on for it. So, but that is all we got here. So we'll go ahead and disconnect. Well, we disconnected from VATSIM already, so we're good with that. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Sorry about the replay. It didn't quite work. I don't know. It didn't do what it's supposed to do, right? So hopefully we can get it worked out next time. But thank you for joining the stream, and thank you for supporting the channel and supporting the Pilot Club. We will see you guys next time. We may fly tomorrow for Sunday Fun Day, may not. If not, then Monday also we'll try. But make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified when we stream next time. Thanks for joining the flight. Thank you for being our supporter, and we'll see you guys next time.